Okay, so we've got part one done, creating the data structure. We've got an array of objects or an array of associative arrays. JavaScript objects and associative arrays are similar, right? The key value pairs. Now we're going to go into these menu options. Okay, so this template that I've given you has this nice, sure, DS assignment. We should change the title here. Grocery product analyzer, I guess it is. Select an action from the drop-down menu. And I've got them all option 1, option 2, option 3, the go button, and then output elements. Cool. One thing I am going to change is I wanted to rename this thing here. Let's F2 to rename it. And I'm just going to call it product functions.js. And in here we'll have to change that as well. Product functions.js. And the reason for that is because I think I can put more stuff. The menu options will define as functions, and we can put them into this one here. Because this is all, it's processing the products, it's creating a new product object. Might as well have that one file for all the product tasks that we do. Okay, so we go to our instructions. Our first menu option is display all. We want to print out every product, one product per line. So we'll print that out to our output elements. And then we want it nicely, we're going to add the $sign. So the name of the product, the space, the $sign, and the price, and then the country in brackets like that. And then the total number of products printed out is easy because we're displaying all of them. It should just be the length of the array. Okay, so display all, so we can go into here. Let's change my menu, display all products. And then I'll change this value to display all. Okay, save this, although I didn't do anything to it. Okay, so now I can go into here if selection is equal to display all, right? Because that's the value is display all. So when I get the value of the select element, selection will be that display all. And then this thing here was just the confirmation that it's working. You selected option 1. We're going to replace that output element we can use in our function. And I'm just going to call a function called display all products. Okay, and that function we can put into here. Display all products. Now, we've got global stuff, so we can access our global things. We're not going to pass values in or out. We're just going to get this thing to do its job and access this global data here. All right, so display all products. So we'll just output all products. So let's loop. I be 0. I is less than grocery data dot length I plus plus. And what I'm going to do is, let's create an output string. Let's build that string together by going grocery data at position 0 will be my object. And I'm going to go dot name plus a space plus grocery data at position 0, not position 0, position I. All right, because we want to do it for all of them. So the I is the current one, starts at 0 and then 1. Dot price, but we should add a $sign here because we're going to do the dot price, plus a bracket, probably a space, and then a bracket, plus grocery data at position I dot country, plus an end bracket. Okay, and then that creates the output string, and then we're going to go output element dot inner HTML plus equals the output string. Right, so the plus equals is important because it'll take whatever is currently in there and add on to it. And maybe what we should do is output element dot inner HTML is assigned the empty string. Just to clear the data, because there could be stuff there from another menu option. We just want to empty it and then print out this stuff. Or we could even give the title, display all products, and then it'll add on to the stuff here. Hold on, let's add a BR. Actually, you know what? Let's make this let's get fancy here. Let's make this an H2. So that'll be my heading. And then here we should make sure we add a BR tag so that it goes to the next line, right, after each one. Right, so otherwise we just string them all together. Now the BR tag will do each line will go to a new line break. Okay, let's save that and see if that works. Display all products, go, and ta-da! There's my H2. Maybe that's a little big. You can make that an H3. And then it has all the products, the price, and away we go. And then I should also print out how many were outputted. So at the end of the loop, I'll just go output element dot inner HTML plus equals. We'll do a string products number total products. Let's just do that plus grocery data dot length. And we could be tempted to just do 50 because we know that there's 50 products in here, but later on we'll add or remove things, so then it could change. So using the length is better because that'll be however many products are in our data structure. Okay, and one other little thing I might do to change this, I don't know if I've shown you this before, but there's something called a docstring. And usually I do single quotes instead of double, but it doesn't matter. As our string, we can do a docstring. This is beside the 1. Okay, this right here is called a docstring. And what we can do with docstrings is we can insert variables by doing $ and then curly brackets, and then a variable can go inside of there. So one other thing I might do too is this grocery data I is kind of annoying. I might go let product be assigned grocery data at position I. So that's the current product that we're looping through. And then in here I can just go product dot name, and then I'll do a space and then a $, oh, an actual $, and then I want the $, this, ooh, that's tricky, and this will be product dot price, and then a space and then a bracket, and then the $, curly brackets for product dot country, like so, and then an end bracket, and then the BR. And I'll delete the rest of that. Okay, so now we can just do, like I said, there's just the one quotation, this docstring, right? That's the one above the tab beside the 1. And that allows us to insert these variables. So it's the name, space, $, price, space, bracket, country, bracket, BR tag. And that hopefully it's a little cleaner and should still work the same. Awesome. Total products 50. Okay, that's displaying all the products. Cool. And maybe just to separate this again, I'm just cleaning things up. We could do this. We could do this as a docstring too, I guess. But this one's not as messy, so that's fine. Well, I'm going to put that into a paragraph so that it stands out at the end a little bit. Total products 50. All right. That took a lot longer for the first one than I thought, but you know, we talked about a bunch of stuff here, right, in terms of our output element and how to use that. I think now that we've done this one, the other one should be a lot smoother. Okay, speaking of which, what's the next one? Display price range. So prompt the user for a minimum and maximum price. Okay, so the pop-up window is the prompt. And print out every product that has a price within the range specified by the user. 1 product per line. Output the total number of products printed out. Okay, this is cool. And you know, we're also going to display more things. I'm actually thinking here, what do I want to do here? Display product. You know what? I'm thinking I could turn this into a function. Ooh, that's exciting because we're going to do this code probably a lot where I just want to, well, you know what? It's not that big. Let's just leave it for now. We'll see. Maybe once I start writing the code if I think it's cumbersome. But just, it's good to think that way, right? If you're doing something that's repetitive, a task you're doing over and over again, it's good to think maybe you could use a function. So display price range, and we'll call this display price range. Okay, I add that to my main.js. Option 2, display price range. Then I'm going to call a function called, yes, you guessed it, display price range. Okay, we'll put that into here. Function display price range, like so. Okay. And this will be output all products within a user specified price range. So let's start with that. Let low price be assigned. I'm doing number because I'm going to ask the user for a number, right? So prompt enter low price, or lowest price. And then let high price, again number, and we'll prompt enter highest price, like so. Whoops, let. Excuse me. Okay, so this should be good. And now, you know what? I think I'm just going to copy and paste this. We'll go display price range will be our title. So we clear the inner HTML and just give it a new title. I'm going to loop through all of the data structure, all the grocery products. I'll save the current product, but now I need an if statement. If product at position I dot price is greater than or equal to low price, and product I dot price is less than or equal to high price, then I want to print it out, which is this code. Then we create our output string. Oh, sorry, I don't do product I because I already did grocery data I right there. So it's just product.price and product.price, right? Grocery data I was the object stored in the array, which I stored into here, product. Okay, so if the product's price is greater than this and less than that, then I'm going to create the output string and add it to my output element. Awesome. Now this one's different here. I also wanted, I think the instruction said to print out, yeah, the output the total number of products printed out. I can't just do the length because we've got this if statement. We don't know how many we did. So I'm going to do a count. Initialize it to 0. And every time this if statement is true, we can increment the count. And then this is simply going to be count. Easy. Okay. I said easy. Hopefully it works. Okay, display all products. That still works. Great. Display price range. And I hit go. Display range price. Okay. Main.js line 23. Display price range. You probably caught that. Display price range. Let's try that. Okay, that works. Display price range. Okay, enter lowest price. Let's go maybe 20. Highest price 30. And all the prices should be between 20 and 30. 7 products. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome. Okay, that's cool. All right, so that's the first 2 menu options. This is taking me a lot longer because I'm explaining things, trying to do it the most optimal way. Hopefully once you get through this, other assignments like this will go faster because you'll have seen how to do this. You can even just take this assignment because I like this assignment because it kind of hits all the key things. We have to create the data structure. We got to loop through the data structure. We've got to do if statements and test the stuff inside of it. So I like this assignment. Hopefully you're finding it useful as well. And I'll probably create other assignments similar to this to test your ability to do all these things. Anyway, that's it for this video. We'll make another one to keep doing the menu options. All right, take care. Hope this makes sense, and we'll see you in the next video.